We'll start with our prayers. Yeah. Everyone together. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Bhutale Swayam Kotalamai Tadapti Kavidanta Namaste Saraswati Devi
Saraswati Devi Gauravani
Gauravani
Pracharine
Shesha Pashatadesha Tarini
Jai
Jai
Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya Prabhu
Nityananda Shri
Nityananda
Advaita
Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrata
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Okay. So do we remember the verse last week which we did, 7.28? Okay, what we'll do is we'll again say, yeah, what we'll do is we'll say it together and then, yeah, we'll say it together and then we can have it everyone one by one, okay? Yesham Tvantagatam Papam Yesham Tvantagatam Papam Jananam Punya Karmana Te Dvandva Moha Nirmukta Bhajante Mam Dridhavrataha Isham Te Tve Antagatam Papam Jananam Punya Karmanam Te Dvandva Moha Nirmukta Bhajante Mam Dridhavrataha Isham Tvantagatam Papam Bhajan Jananam Punya Karmanam Te Dvandva Moha Nirmukta Bhajante Mam Dridhavrataha. Very good. What we'll do is one at a time we'll do it so that we can move ahead. So, okay, first who I see Sudevi. Sudevi, can you recite the verse?
Isham papam jananam punyakarmanam te dvandva mohanirmukta bhajanti mam dridhavrataha. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Then Samskriti.
Yeshvam Antagatim Papam Jnanam Punya Karmanam Te Dvanda Mohanirmukta Bhajante Mam Dridhavrataha.
Okay, very good. It is Jananam. Okay. Tesham Tvantagatam Papam Jananam. Then, yeah. You want to repeat it again, Samskriti?
Sure, Mataji. Yesham Tvantagatim Papam
Gatam Papam
Yatam Papam Jananam Punyakarmanam Te Dvandva Mohanirmukta Bhajante Mam Dridhavrataha.
Very good. Wonderful. Then we have Kaushiki. Is Kaushiki there?
No, Mataji.
Okay, then Deepak, you can recite the verse.
Esha Vagata Papam Jananam Punya Karmanam Te Dvantvaramo Anirmukta
Nirmukta
Bhajante Mam Tridatvrataha.
Vrataha. Very good.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hari Bol. Radha.
Okay, Mataji. Yesham tvanta katam papam jananam punyakarmanam dvandva mohan
Nirmukta
nimukta bhajante mam
Drdavrataha.
dhirtavrataha.
Very good. Drdavrataha. Then we have Krishna. Yeah, who I see. Okay, Smriti.
येषां त्वन्त्वगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोहनिर्मुक्ता भजन्ते मां दृढव्रताः. Thank you,
Very
Mataji.
good. Hari Bol. Krishna Nena.
येषां त्वन्तगतं पापं जनानां पुण्यकर्मणां ते द्वन्द्वमोहनिर्मुक्ता भजन्ते मां दृढव्रता. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Then we have Ryan.
Could I have help?
Yes, sure. Okay. Esham
येषां
Tvantvagatam
त्वन्त्वगतं
Papam
पापं
Jananam
जनानां
Punyakarmanam
पुण्यकर्मणां
Te Dvandva
ते त्वन्त
Mohanirmukta
मोहिनिर्मत्रा
Te Dvandva
ते पन्त्वा
Moha
मोह
Nirmukta.
निर्मुक्ता
Very good. Bhajante Mam
जगते मां
Drdavrataha.
Mahah
Vrataha.
Rutaha.
Very good. Wonderful. Then we have, who is there? Okay. I'm going to lower the hands so that I know everybody is done. Balavrinda? Okay, maybe she's out. Everybody else has done it? Okay. So, Smriti, can you read the translation for us?
Yes, Mataji. Persons who have acted piously in their previous lives and in this life and whose sinful actions are completely eradicated are free from the dualities of delusion, and they engage themselves in my service with determination. Thank you, Mataji.
Very Haripur. Ryan? Ryan, you know what? You are sitting in such a way that I cannot see your face. If...
It's because I'm in the balcony.
Sorry?
Because I'm in the balcony.
Okay. Can you... You cannot change your position, right?
Because
you...
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay. So what I want you to do is, Ryan, you're listening, right? You're listening to the class, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, do you have your drawing notebook with you?
Are you going to draw something?
If, yeah, I'll tell you something to draw. And then when you're listening to the class, you can also draw it. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you draw a heart?
Okay.
Okay. A nice big heart. And you can listen to the class and also you can keep drawing. Okay, we'll come back to Ryan.
Mataji, is
Hi.
Ryan only supposed to do it, or or the whole class?
Yeah, we can, those who are older enough, you want to listen first and then draw, that is also okay. Or if you feel that you want to listen, draw together and you're not going to get distracted, because Ryan is very young, right? So sometimes he gets bored. If you also want to draw, Deepak, it is good, it is okay for you as well. Okay? Whatever is okay. At the end of the class, I'll tell everybody to draw. But Ryan, sometimes he gets bored, right? Then he asks, when is the class going to end? So then I just told him so that he can do it. Okay, and just remind me in the middle of the class, we'll do one round of chanting also, because we've forgotten our chanting round today. Okay? Once we get a little bit done with this verses in the verse, then we'll go with the chanting. 1 second. Yeah. So now persons who have acted piously in their previous lives and in this life, whose sinful actions are completely eradicated. How many of us feel that we are at that level? Haribol?
Balavrinda.
Balavrinda. Balavrinda, you did not get to read the verse. You want to recite the verse?
Okay, Mataji. Yesham sandagadam papam janana punya karmana. I mean, Yesham sandagadam papam janana punya karmana. Vedanta mohane muktas bhajante madhudarvada.
Very good. Very good. Haribol. Good to see you, Balavrinda. Okay. Then now, so persons who have acted piously in previous lives, right?
Right, Daddy.
Okay. So now, as we said last week, that you all at such an young age, you have got introduced to Krishna consciousness, right? That means in your previous life, you surely have done some pious activities, right? Only then you have got to Krishna consciousness so very early in your life. Now, what is the next step left for us all, is that in this life, in previous life and in this life. So in this life also, we need to do pious activities. And did we mention some pious activities? What all are the list of pious activities that we can do? I want everybody one activity to mention. Yes, Devi?
Chanting, hearing, reading, arti.
One at a time, one at a time. So Sudevi said chanting. Smriti?
Respecting everyone.
Respecting everyone. Okay, Radha?
Hearing,
Hearing. Isha?
Listening,
Listening. Okay. Samskriti?
doing sacrifices.
Okay, very good. Ryan?
chanting Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. Can you chant one Hare Krishna for me, Ryan?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Then who else is left to mention one more? Yes, Deepak. What is one pious activity you can do?
We can we can study the scriptures.
Very nice. Very nice. Balvrinda said it? No, Balvrinda?
Yes, Mataji.
One pious activity which you feel you can do to get rid of all the sinful actions?
I could say I could do that. I could try.
How about serving your deities?
Yeah, I could try to serve my deities and
Very good. What I loved about Balavrinda over here, what did she say? I can try to serve my deities, right?
yeah, I could try to serve my deities and I could take care of them.
Very good.
And
This
give
try
them
is
bath and give them abhishek bath every single morning.
okay. So see, like trying is very important because what we can do is we are going to try our level best, right? Isn't it? So this trying is very important. Then who else is left that hasn't? Ryan has spoken. Isha, did you get to speak? You said something?
Yes, Mataji, I just forgot to put it down.
Okay, no worries. I can put it down for all of you. Very good. So doing devotional service, whether it is going in the temple and serving the devotees who are serving the Lord, right? That is also one thing we can do. Not maybe directly, but indirect service also we can do, right? Suppose you go to the temple, then you are properly dressed up, you can always go to the pujari room and then you can help some of the pujaris who are serving the deities, like making a plate or just giving them some thread to make the garland, or when the plates are washed you can just wipe them up and keep them again in the tray, isn't it? Small things. You can also stand near the gate where devotees are entering and you can wish them Hare Krishna. So these are all type of devotional services which you can do, so that this is just like acting piously, because you are not you are doing something for the pleasure of the Lord, right? And those all these things are going to help you to get rid of all the sinful actions which we have done. Slowly, once you are engaging yourself in devotional service, your sinful actions will be eradicated. Can somebody tell me what does eradicated mean? Eradicated means what? Removed, right? Eradicated means removed or are gone, okay? Are freed from the dualities of delusion and they engage themselves in my service with determination. What is with determination? With determination. Yes, Radha?
With determination, like is with but kind of like a thing that yes, I'm going to do it now. Like, oh, I'll do it, then I'm done. I'm done.
Very good. Samskriti?
Like confidence.
Okay, very nice. With confidence. Anybody else wants to share something? With determination, that means yes, I have decided that yes, I am going to the temple every weekend or every Sunday or Saturday, whenever you decide, and then that you keep it up as a daily, as a weekly ritual, okay? So that you are not you are not leaving it, okay, maybe I go it today, as Radha said, maybe I go it today, I do it today, then tomorrow I say, oh, you know what, nobody looked at me, nobody appreciated me for that, nobody said, oh wow, you're doing this thing, and nobody said that, so forget it, I'm not going to do it this week, okay? Don't we shouldn't be doing that, because we should be self motivated for all this. We do not need any motivation from somewhere else. So that is with determination you are going to do it. So what we did last week was we saw that what was pious, okay, and then how we take shelter of the Lord. We're just going through a glimpse so that we can go with the remaining part. And then we said why it is important to take shelter. What we saw. So over here, that because when we have to do the devotional services, if it is under the guidance of a spiritual master, or again in the guidance of a pure devotee of the Lord, then it becomes more the better, right? When you're doing something, suppose you are, now we'll give you an example about cooking, okay? Suppose now Sudevi, Smriti, Radha, Krishna Nena, Ryan, and then whom? Samskriti, Isha. Hi Krishna, so who was there? Giridhari and Subhadra? Giridhari, Subhadra.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hi Krishna, Balavrinda. Everybody, suppose you are going to try some new dish. Okay, you're going to make some new, you're in the kitchen, you want to make something new. But you do not know where the salt is kept, where the sugar is, and you are still needing help from your mom. then it is always better to take the help from your mom and then cook, right? Isn't it? So Devi is very happy. So Devi, do you help in cooking?
No, Mataji.
Okay. Once in a while, you should go and help, ask your mom. Okay. Every day.
Yes, Mataji. Sometimes I help.
Yes. When you
Very
go,
rare.
yeah, when your mom says, okay, come on, come for dinner, you should go and ask always as a, as a very kind gesture, and just not keep it as a gesture. You can ask your mom that, do you want some help? Right? What are the
Mataji,
help? Yes.
Mataji, what?
Yes.
My mom didn't even have to do any work with dinner. Me and my sister just cooked all dinner.
My goodness. And what was that you cooked?
Salad.
Aha, that's nice. So good. So once in a while, we can have you all also present in the cooking, that you are going to show something, right? So Deepak and Kaushiki, you should be ready with making the salad, practice it so that we can have a class and then you will teach us a salad. Can we do that?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So next time I'm going to remember to tell Vinita Gandharika Mataji that we should have a cooking class where Deepak is going to show us a salad.
Mataji, my mom can hear that.
Yeah, your mom is here, right?
Yeah, my mom is in the kitchen and she's working, but she can hear what you said. Mataji?
Very nice.
And Diva,
Yes.
Mommy, did you hear what she said? Mommy, she said that Deepak teach cooking, how to cook salad. That's what she said. You just chop a bunch of vegetables, put it in a bowl. And then
That's okay. That's okay. Whatever is the recipe by a chef, Deepak, we can have it. We can learn it. Okay.
Yes, Mataji, we can learn it.
Sanskrit, you were saying something?
My mom usually cooks, but at snack time I make a vegetarian sandwich, and it's like this tall.
Wow. Then see, we have Vinita Gandharika Mataji. We have our cooks over here. So on a Tuesday, we can have some of
Yes,
our.
Mataji, that's what even for moral story, we are doing the same thing. Advait was asking so many moral stories. Then we gave them only work. Now go find moral stories for us. Now they are not able to find, and like, oh Mataji, I could not find more than 2 like that.
So we can have, yeah, we can have these children lined up. Maybe let's see on a Friday.
Yeah,
or
that
maybe
will be very good, Mataji. It will motivate, and it is very good to do like that.
Wonderful. Good one. Wonderful.
That is
We can
also
have
one kind of presentation they are doing.
Yeah, right.
It will
Very
be very
nice.
nice, Mataji. This Tuesday we can ask, we can inform his mother. I have their number. I will inform.
Yeah. So those who are interested in,
Everybody gets turn.
yeah. So everybody, a simple recipe you can have. Okay. So write it down on a paper, and then let's see, we can publish your book on our Bhakti Sangha book. Samskrit, you're saying something?
Yeah, I have a problem, Mataji. I don't know how to cook most of the stuff without using the stove.
Let me ask you one thing, okay? And then you yourself will understand that, oh,
You
I
can
have been.
cook cookies or cakes.
Cookies, cakes, sandwich.
And I'm gonna do cookies.
So yeah, and Samskriti, yeah, cookies are there. How about, peanut butter jelly sandwich? That's easy, right? Without a stove.
Yeah.
Or maybe making a milkshake or a smoothie,
Oh, yeah.
right? There's so many of them fireless cooking things, right?
Mataji?
Haribol?
Anything like cupcakes?
We can give you the previous recipes also if you want to show us. We want to see your talent. That's it.
Anything, yeah. Whichever is there. If it is cupcakes or anything, whichever you feel you are comfortable.
Good?
Yes, a sandwich is also good.
Mataji,
Yes.
it's Radha. Is it for everyone or only few people?
No, everyone. That's what, just like how for presentation you're giving your names to Vinita Gandharika Mataji. Like
So
that you
probably
can.
slots too for this?
Yes, we can have slots for it. So
Okay.
then everybody knows that yes, presentation by our Bhakti Sangha kids, right?
Okay. I'll tell my mom. She'll be
Sounds
happy for me
interesting,
with
isn't it?
simple thing.
Very nice. See, you all are awesome. You all are such wonderful devotees. Yeah, so what we were at the part is that yes, we can do something in the kitchen and help your mom, or also on a day-to-day basis. Like, okay, suppose now you are having your dinner around 7:30. Okay, so 7:15 you can go to the kitchen and you can ask your mom, do you need some help? Your mom will say, no, 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 you in the kitchen is going to be a mess. Go and study. I'll be there. I'll be doing. Right. So what you can do in a simple things you can do. Suppose she has taken some vegetables outside. You can ask her, can I keep this in the kitchen? Sorry, can I keep this in the fridge? Or suppose she has some trash to be taken out. You can ask her, can I keep this trash outside? These small, small gestures also are very important. Okay. So next week in the class, I'm going to ask you, other than cooking, what all help did you could you do in the kitchen?
Mataji, I throw the trash for my mom one day.
You throw the
Mataji, the trash can is a little far, but I throwed it for her.
very nice. So
Only
when
one
you,
time I did.
when your mom is doing something for the service of the Lord and you are helping your mom in doing that, that also becomes one devotional service because you are helping your mom in doing something for the Lord.
Mataji, when my mom was dressing up the deities, I was quiet and not disturbing her.
You can chant Hare Krishna that time.
Yeah,
Why don't you? Right? We can do a kirtan. When your mom is dressing the deities, you can do a kirtan. Right? So the Lord will be so happy. Okay, wonderful.
Mataji,
Beautiful. Yes.
I always want to help my mom in the deities dressing up, but she said when you grow like maybe 10 or maybe a teenager, then I can do it.
Okay, you can ask your mom that can I just make the dress upright like a proper way and then I can give you one thing at a time. Like see, when I'm dressing the deities, my elder one, he's always busy with his studies, but then I call him down and I ask him, like, I just tell him, pretend that as if I need some help. And then I tell him that, okay, you know what, I'm busy in doing this. Can you dress Gornitai so that I can dress Radharani? And then he feels that, oh yes, my mom needs help. And then he comes up. And then the younger one, he will dress Balgopal. So then like this, if you can do something, small things, it is good. Whatever your mom needs help with. Okay.
Mataji,
Yes.
sometimes sometimes I'm not going to schedule, but mostly on the weekdays. So I sometimes help with the DC dressing, even though I have to wake up very early so I don't miss the bus. On the weekends, my mom's gonna make on Saturday and Sundays. It's gonna be my duty soon to dress the
Wow.
deities.
Very nice. Very nice.
So
You're
my
so
mom's
fortunate.
busy.
Mataji, I'm gonna help my mom so much tomorrow and tonight because we're gonna have a festival in Harrisonburg, and it's gonna bring all cultures over there, and we're gonna show the Indian culture and sell Krishna consciousness books over there, and
Very
there'll be a
good.
lot of Indian food.
Very good. Take pictures over there, Isha, of your dressing, of how you are presenting, so that when there is a
And
presentation,
I'm
you can
gonna do
present this.
a stage show in a big theater, and I'm gonna be dressed as Krishna.
Very good. Take photos, and then on Bhakti Sangha, you can do a presentation, that cultural fest at Harrisonburg, and presentation by Isha. And then you can mention how you got ready for it, what all preparations you have done, right? And then you can do a presentation on our kids presentation slot. Is that okay?
Yes, Mataji.
Very good. Very nice. Okay, so then what we said, we have to take shelter of a spiritual master, take shelter of a pure devotee. Isha, can you read what is written over here?
Yes, Mataji. O Sutta, those great sages who have completely taken shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord can at once sanctify those who come in touch with them. The waters of Gangas can sanctify only after prolonged
Prolonged
use. Srimad
use.
Bhagavatam 1.15.
Very good, right? So see, O Sutta, those great sages who have completely taken shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord can at once sanctify those who come in touch with them, right? See, like whereas the water of the Gangas can sanctify only after prolonged use. See, this is the potency of the contact with the pure devotee. That means when we take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, through these great sages or through these great devotees, at that time, our sinful activities can get nullified very soon because of the services which we are doing. And then the example is given upon, like if you have to purify yourself, you go to the Ganges and then you purify. But instead, if you are in service of the Lord, it becomes more and more easy. Okay. Ryan, are you okay? Ryan? Ryan is busy, I guess, with drawing the heart. Okay. So then last week we also saw this, that okay. Yeah, last week where it went. Okay, last week what we saw is in the conclusion part is that, okay, what is the main thing is that you have to take the shelter of the pure devotee of the Lord. Where it went? Yes, this has become so big, I don't know why. Okay. By accepting a bona fide spiritual master. Yes. What are the pious activities we saw? Yes, see. Now Ryan is drawing a heart for us, and then we will show what to do with the heart. Ryan, when you're done with the drawing the heart, let us know, okay?
Mataji, are we going to draw the heart?
Yes, if you want, you can draw the heart. Okay? You can draw
Right
it.
now?
Ryan, yeah. If you want to draw it along with your with the listening, that's okay. Okay, that you can do it that way also. Ryan? Okay, when you're done, you can tell us, okay, Ryan? Okay. Now, what we said that we are going to use ourselves in the service of the Lord, isn't it? Now, what all parts we can see with the hands, we said that we can use our hands in dressing the deities or helping some devotees of the Lord. With our mind, what we can do?
Think about the Lord. Think about Lord Krishna.
Think about Lord Krishna, right? See over here in the modern world, like according to our modern sciences, we have all these gears and all this, like this is not the structure of our brain. But then just like how a mechanism works in the machine, it is shown that, okay, there's a mechanism in your brain. So if you have Krishna geared up with everything, your whole thoughts will be related to the activities of Krishna or activities of the Lord, or behaving in such a way that you are not hurting anyone in any way. Because then what, always I'll tell you one thing, always whenever you're doing something, always have this thought in your mind that Krishna is just next to me. We have the two birds example, right? One is our soul and then the super soul. So the super soul is always there with us. So like that, if you feel that Krishna is there along with me every time, a conscious effort that yes, whatever I'm doing, my Lord is watching me. If you do that, what happens? You are constantly engaging your mind in the thinking about the Lord. And because of that, what will happen? Your actions, what you're doing, your actions will also reflect in it. Will you do something wrong when your mom is around you?
Hare Krishna Mataji. No, Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. It's
Yes,
Deepa.
sir. Yes,
I
Deepa.
have a question. When you're meditating upon the Lord and doing a big penance, like if I was doing a big penance and I go to one mountain and sit for penance, and I think I should sit for penance for 3 months there and do penance to obtain a boon from Lord Brahma. Is that possible in Kali Yuga?
That is a very, it is the Kali Yuga does not have that facility.
Mataji, it's impossible.
Sorry?
Mataji, you can't do it in Kali Yuga.
Yes, in Kali Yuga it's not possible. Okay. Because first of all, when you say I'm going to go in a mountain and sit down, that is not possible, because we have not come to a stage where you cannot eat anything and just keep on chanting or meditating. Do you feel that you can remain
Mataji, I
hungry?
can the human can at least sit there for 1 month. At least
1 month without having any food?
Yeah. In real life.
I cannot do that without a month full without any food, water.
Yeah, even water.
No, Mataji, you
Yeah.
have
I can't survive without food.
I mean, water.
If I even think, try to
Mataji?
Mataji,
One at a time, one at a time.
Mataji?
Yes,
Mataji, it is possible.
it is possible. Okay.
Because, like, I mean, you would survive with at least little bit water. Maybe if you go down the hill, get some
But
water,
then
come
you are
back
going to, yes. But you know
to
what
the
Deepak, it is? That when you're doing such a thing, that time your thought is always water, 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 water. When you are going to be doing that also, like you feel that, yes, I am going to not drink water. But that thought about water will always come in your mind. Okay, I'm not doing with water. I cannot drink water. I cannot drink water. So Krishna is left aside and you'll be thinking only about water. Right? Yeah, this is what happens, and that is the reason that cannot be done in this Kali Yuga. Okay, you can try to do as much as service you can, because yes.
If I even do that, forget about water. I can't even think about I can't even think about food without
Yeah, so this is going to happen. The more the more you get eliminated of that part, because if you see, yes, I'm going to, if you do it out of love, then it happens. Okay. But then in this Kali Yuga, because of the restriction of our material body, it becomes harder for things to be done. Okay, I'm saying harder. Maybe it is possible for some of them, but not for everyone. And it is not recommended also in this Kali Yuga. Okay. It's Kali Yuga, it is recommended that you do your regular service, you do your services which you can do to please the Lord. Right?
But Mataji, instead of like getting the boon that Hiranyakashipu gets and the power boon, can in the Kali Yuga, can we at least get the boon of getting A grade in studies and stuff?
Now tell me, to get A grade in studies, do you need to go and sit in a mountain and do penance, or do you need to sit home and study with your books? What is going to be the right thing?
Like, I mean, not going on top of a mountain. I mean, like, you go to the puja room and you pray there daily for 1 hour.
Yes.
And then you do studies for 1 hour.
This is where we get distracted, isn't it? That's what we said, that when we are saying that, yes, I need to remember Krishna every time. I cannot quit my school and sit down and do bhajans and then expect that, yes, the Lord is going to give me all the knowledge from my books. Right? What does the Lord say? Do your actions, do your karma. As a student, your main action is that you are going to study. Right? You cannot sit in the pujari room and just chant and expect that, yes, I go from first grade to second grade to third grade. Your teacher is going to say, okay, Deepak, you can sit home nicely. I will take class over here with Kaushiki. Samskriti, you want to say something?
Yeah, this is like Krishna help us if we like we need to do our part, but if we need help,
Go ahead. Samskriti?
can you hear me, Mataji?
Yes, I can hear you. You muted yourself, so we couldn't hear you.
Oh, I mean, so Krishna, I mean, you have to do your part, but when Krishna, when you want help, Krishna will help you.
Right. We have to do our part, right? We cannot just expect that, yes, Krishna will directly just help us out of we doing nothing. Isn't it? Very nice. So, Deepak, I hope your understanding is clear now.
Mataji, I have just one question. So, Prabhupada, I feel like he got a boon, like a kind of a boon to make other people's mind engaged in Hare Krishna Mahamantra with just him telling an example.
Very nice. I love your thoughts, Deepak, and you're thinking so deep that itself is a very nice thing. You know, like Prabhupada, he definitely he was a Krishna man, right? He was a pure devotee, and that is the reason in contact with him, those who ever came, they got the mercy, they got his mercy, and they got the mercy of the Lord as well. So Srila Prabhupada is in today's world also, when we come in contact with Srila Prabhupada's books, because Srila Prabhupada is still present in his books, right? So when we come in contact with his books, that is the reason there are so many devotees who are getting formed, right? It's only because of Srila Prabhupada's mercy on them. Okay, so then we had the story. Okay, we did not go to the story part, I guess, last week. Okay, why has this become so big? I don't know. I think, 1 second.
Tati, can I tell you something?
Yes, Ryan, we were waiting for you.
Can I see the activity?
Yes, you can show me. Have you done it?
I did. I have a new paper.
Okay, very nice. So you're doing the activity?
Yeah, but I don't know what activity should I draw?
Did you draw the heart?
Not yet. I want to draw the whole picture.
Whole picture of what?
Activity.
Okay. So 1 second, okay. Let me just try this out and I'll tell you what to do. 1 second. Give me 1 minute. Okay. So you are having problem drawing the heart, Ryan? Ryan?
What?
Are you having problem drawing the heart?
Yeah. I want to see the activity to draw it.
Oh, okay. So what you can do is, okay, you try your level best and let me see if I can give you some hints for it, okay? You see how you can draw a heart and then we will see your heart and then we will draw another one. Is that okay?
Okay.
Mataji, I did my heart.
You did your heart? Okay, very nice. Very nice, Isha. So Ryan, are you looking at that?
No.
Okay, you know what? After we'll have stop the recording and then we'll do a draw a heart also, okay? Isha showed you something. We'll complete this part and then we'll go to that. So now when we had about this verse, how does a pure devotee or how do you purify your heart and how do you get rid of your sinful activities? We have the example of Dhruv Maharaj, okay? So now I want, okay, I'm just going to lower the hands. Yeah, okay. So Dhruv Maharaj, by chanting the holy names of the Lord, you know what was Dhruv Maharaj he went for a penance, right? After he met Narad Muni, then he wanted to remember the Lord or he wanted to have a boon from the Lord. And then what did he do? His boon, anybody can tell me what was the boon that Dhruv Maharaj wanted?
He wanted
a kingdom.
he wanted to sit on his father's lap.
Yes.
He wanted a kingdom.
Yes, he wanted a kingdom, and he wanted to be the king, so that he can have his own kingdom, right? So this thought was whole material thought that he had, isn't it? That was a whole material thought that he wanted. Yes, I want to be a king, and I do not want to be humiliated by anyone like this, and I want my own kingdom. Having that thought in his mind, what did he do? He started his penance, or he started chanting the holy names of the Lord, so that he can get a boon from the Lord, right? And see, that means it is not only that he is my thought, my what thought I'm going. If you go with a material thought also, okay, if you go with a material thought to the Lord will take care of it. So what is the main thing? At least you take one step towards the Lord. At least you do one effort towards the Lord, and then see what the Lord can do. We say, right? You take one step, and Krishna will take the rest 99 steps for you. So that one step is over here, like Dhruv Maharaj. Maybe his thoughts were all material, but when he started chanting the holy names of the Lord with the desire to have to rule the kingdom, what happened? When the Lord came in front of him, he was purified by his thoughts also. Okay, those thoughts which were material, he thought, oh, what have I asked, or what was I thinking about? A kingdom? When the Lord himself, the whole king of the whole universe, is supreme, is present, how, like, so, like, why am I asking for a kingdom? So his thoughts got purified. Though he got the kingdom, but at the same time his thoughts also got purified in that whole process. It just, the example is given about a diamond and a glass piece. Which will you select?
Diamond.
Diamond,
Glass
right?
piece.
Deepak is going to take a glass piece. What are you going to do with a glass piece, Deepak?
I'll make it into a mirror.
But how about a diamond with you? A diamond is going to be more precious, right?
I would not want a diamond.
billionaire if you have a diamond.
It will, but if I lose it, then I won't be very happy. That's
And if
why
you
I'll
lose a
take a
glass, you're going to
glass
be okay.
instead. And if
If
I
you lose
lose the glass, I won't become sad.
oh, see, that means you are not trusting yourself for it. You should be taking care of all your belongings, right? It shouldn't be taken for granted, whether it is a glass piece or a diamond. Both are having their own use. So see, when Dhruv Maharaj, when he saw the lotus feet of the Lord, when he saw the Lord, he was like, he felt that, oh, like, if the Lord is so beautiful and if the Lord is so merciful, why am I asking him for a kingdom? And he was ashamed of what he asked for, and he felt that, no, I shouldn't be doing this. But because of his devotional service, it was that he got to rule the kingdom as well, and he also got the mercy of the Lord. So this is the power of the chanting of the holy names of the Lord, and also how your negative thoughts or how your sinful activities will get eradicated. The next example which we had was about Ajamil, right? Everybody knows the story of Ajamil, right?
Yes, Mataji.
So Ajamil, what did he do? See, over here now, see, again, there's one thing, okay, that yes, Ajamil chanted the holy names of the Lord. But you know what is one more aspect over here is that there were the Yamadutas also and the Devadutas also, okay, right? So the having the Vishnu Dutas association, like when the Yamadutas were there next to Ajamil, and when the Vishnu Dutas came, the association of the Vishnu Dutas was also good enough for this Ajamil to be saved, right? So just imagine how much the power of a pure devotee, like you being in contact with a pure devotee is. It is, the example is given about the a room. You have two rooms, okay? Everybody, just eyes and ears on me. You have two rooms. one room which is very filthy and which is has very, bad odor over there, a bad smell, and you pass through that room, do you feel fresh and do you feel good?
No, Mataji.
No, that's all stinking, right? After some time, you will feel that, oh, my clothes have also started stinking. But on the other hand, if there is a, you are in your puja room, right? There are nice incense sticks. You have just bathed the Lord, and there's nice smell of the chandan and a nice perfume. Perfume incense, a nice odor is there. If you are in that room, do you feel fresh?
Yes, Mataji.
Right, you feel fresh, and then you have, when you come out of the temple also, you can still feel that freshness on your, in your clothes, because you can have the chandan smell, or suppose there were flowers which had nice fragrance, you can still feel that fragrance in the air, isn't it? So that is the association of a pure devotee also. When a pure devotee is next to you, or when you are in association with a pure devotee, you are always happy, and you always have that, that thought that, yes, I'm doing something very good. So this happened with Ajamil also. When Ajamil was in contact with the Vishnu Dutas, when he chanted the holy names of the Lord, the Vishnu Dutas came to his rescue. And that was a very important part for his not getting caught by the Yamadutas, right?
Mataji.
Yes.
Uh, Ajamila, he wasn't actually chanting God's name. He was calling his own son. His son was named Narayana, but Narayana still accepted it as his own name.
Yes, right. So that's what, see, like Dhruv Maharaj also, right? He was doing it unknowingly. He did not know what is the effect going to be, what is going to happen. He was just chanting with the thought of getting the kingdom. But at the end, what he got the whole mercy of the Lord. So that is very important. Okay. Okay, I'll just read. So Devi, can you read this for us?
Yes, Mataji. In the Puranas, there is a story of an old man who was addicted to sinful activity, and he was a very cruel person. But when he was on his deathbed, at the last moment, he had a change of heart. He said, "Well, why not try it? All my life I have seen these Vaishnavas chanting Hare Krishna. I'm going to die anyway, so I might try it as well." He called his servant and told him, "Go to the marketplace and purchase some of those beads. I see the devotees chanting on those japamalas." His servant was surprised. "Even japamala? What are you going to do with them?" "I'm going to chant Hare Krishna. Give it a try." So the servant went to the marketplace, but unfortunately, the old man died before the servant returned. So at that time, the Yamadutas came, and the Vishwadutas also came at the same time.
Very good. Then we have Samskriti. Can you read this for us?
Yes, Mataji. Both questions the other's presence. The Yamudutta said, "This man was a very sinful person. He never did one pious activity. There's nothing in his record to show that he did anything pious or transcendental. So what are you doing here?" The Vishnuduttas replied, "We have come to take this man back to Godhead simply because he had a desire to chant Hare Krishna." The moral of the story is, if Namabasa contaminated chanting of the holy name is so powerful, then what of those devotees who are chanting the pure name?
Okay. So got it? See, this person, he just had a thought that, yes, like as it is, I'm dying. Let me try this one thing, which all the Hare Krishna devotees are doing, right? So you should not ever feel that, okay, I'm chanting, but this person is not listening to me. What is the use of my chanting for this person? Let me just move on to a next devotee. No, see, this person, he said, let me give it a chance. and he just asked his servant to get the chanting beads for him. But what happened in the end? Before the servant could get the chanting beads, before that itself, the old man, he left his body, right? And when when the Yamadutas came, what did they say? That, and at the same time, the Vishnu Dutas came. The Vishnu Dutas said, at least he had the desire that he wants to chant. So this having a desire of the name of chanting the holy names of the Lord, that was also good enough. That does not mean that every day you get up and say, you know what, I think I should chant. Every day you get up and I said, I think I should chant. This was for this old man, that okay, he was on his deathbed and then he had that feeling of chanting, but because of his life expectancy of only that many hours left, he did not chant ahead, or he could not get the chanting beads. But because of his trust in the holy name of the Lord, because of his desire, that is the reason we say that Krishna looks at your desire of what you want to do, right? And then when you have time left, you should be able to do it. Otherwise, what happens? You know, there is a meme, right? That a boy says that, oh, you know what? Now I'm so busy with my studying. I will chant when my summer holidays come. When the summer holidays comes, he feels that I'm so busy with my playing. Let me grow a little bit older. When I have enough time, then I will chant. Then when he gets older, he says, oh, now I have so much of studies. I thought I'll have time, but I do not have time now. I want to do it when I get become an adult, when I have a job and I have nice time in my hand. When he gets into adulthood, he has so many responsibilities to do. He feels that, oh, you know what, now I have to take care of my parents and my job and everything. I do not have time. Then he gets married. Then he feels, oh, forget it. I have my children. I have my wife. I have so many things to take care of. When am I going to chant? I don't have any time. You know what? This all chanting process, maybe I will do it when I'm old enough, when I do not have to do a job, when I do not have to do anything else, that time I will do it. And when the old age comes, he says, you know what, like in my old age, I'll go to the temple, I'll have prasadam over there. But what happens when he gets old? He can barely walk. He is not able to drive. He is not even able to recollect because his mind is also fading away now. It's not, sometimes he might forget, sometimes he might remember, and then he does not have enough teeth in his mouth that he cannot eat the prasadam properly. And then finally, what happens? It's a time for the soul to leave the body, and that whole life is wasted just thinking. Over here, this person, at the time of his death also, he was thinking that yes, I have to chant, and he made an effort to get the chanting beads also. And so the moral of the story is, if namabhas, that means you at least have that feeling that you want to chant, that is there at the end of your life also. That time the Vishnu Dutas will come and help you, or the Lord will come for your rescue. Okay?
Mataji,
Yes?
I decorated my heart.
1 second. Okay, we are going to spotlight you. Ryan, can you see what Isha has done?
Yes,
I have
Mataji.
stopped. Okay, very nice, Isha. So Isha has done some nice some nice designs also over there. Okay. So what you all can do is, you all can, if you want to make it now also, you can start making it at the end of the call.
Mataji,
Yes, Ryan.
You
are
have
we
to
going
do
to end the call now?
1 second. Okay, I'll have Ryan. I'll listen to Ryan. Yes, Ryan, you're saying something.
Are we going to end the call now?
Do you want the end call, or do
Mataji,
you?
I just
Look
wanted to
at
know
Ryan's
when
drawing. Look at Ryan's drawing. It is so beautiful, Ryan.
and the heart is trying to run away.
Run away. You know what you can do, Ryan?
Yeah.
This heart is over here. And you can, if you find a small photo of Krishna on a calendar or anywhere, if you find a small photo of Krishna, you can stick that photo next to your heart. And then it can be that your heart is running to Krishna.
Okay.
Right? It sounds beautiful. Wow, I see Ryan dancing. Is Ryan dancing?
No, I'm just saying yes.
Okay, I thought you were so happy that you're moving your head up
Mataji,
and
are
down.
we closing the call now?
Another 5 minutes, Mataji. Another
Okay,
5,
I
7
gave you
minutes.
host, Mataji. Can you end? I am going somewhere today out.
Sure, Mataji. Sure.
Thank you, Mataji. Hari bol.
Sure, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hari bol.
Bol.
Hari Krishna. Okay, so Ryan, you can do that. You can stick a Krishna. You can do two things. You can have a full photo of Krishna stick next to your heart, or Isha, that you have drawn, you drew a heart, right? Or what you can do, Isha, in your heart you can stick a photo of Krishna. That also you can do. Yes,
Okay.
inside the heart you can stick a photo of Krishna. For Ryan, who has drawn a running heart, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So your heart is running towards Krishna. So you can paste a photo of Krishna next to your heart. Is that okay?
Okay.
We have Sudevi showing something. Can I see Sudevi?
1 minute, Mataji. I'm just drawing the background.
Yeah, your background is gone, I guess. It's a wallpaper now. Oh, it's a wallpaper. Oh, yeah. Okay. You all are tech friendly. So you want to talk something about this heart?
Mataji, long time back, actually, I made this. Radharani and Sitarani inside. Yeah.
Aha, look, she has Radharani in her heart. Very nice. Awesome. So Sudevi's heart has Radharani. Ryan's heart is running towards Krishna, and Isha's heart also has Krishna in her heart. So, anybody else has anything to show?
I did this, Mataji.
Samskriti, wow, look beautiful, wonderful, very nice. So you can write the holy name of the Lord, or if you want, whatever you want to do it according to your creativity. Okay, Samskriti? Very nice. So we should have something like this when you're listening to the class. You can do some activity. Is that suitable for you all?
Yes,
Okay, I think that, yes, I think that's much more better, right? Yeah, we can do it that way. Radha, you have something to ask?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Radha.
So what I am asking is like, can you sometimes on the Fridays make us do a drawing related to the thing?
Yes, yeah. Earlier we had some things when we had an activity related to drawing, related to the verse. From next week onwards, we can start that also. Okay, I'll think about the activity, and then maybe it will be a drawing, or maybe it will be a craft. Something will do it. Okay, and I'll beforehand send a message also what you will need for it. That's nice. That's very nice. Okay. So everybody has understood what we've done. Yes, Devi.
Mataji.
So Devi, you want to say something?
This
Yes,
is Giri
Sudevi.
Dhari, Mataji.
Sorry.
Mataji, this is Giri Dhari.
Okay. 1 second, Giridhari. Sudevi was saying something. Sudevi, were you saying something?
Mataji, last class I had a question. Can I ask?
Yes, please.
That Krishna is the father also, Krishna is the husband also. How can it be like that?
Yes, very nice. I was thinking about your question that day. Okay. And though I will be talking to one of the devotees also, so to get a more clarification, but I'll answer you accordingly. Okay. So see, the gopis, they had a bhav in their heart that they wanted Krishna as their husband. Okay. So what does Krishna does is Krishna fulfills the desires of their devotees, right? So those who look, see, there are so many rasas in which people worship the Lord. Some of them worship Lord as as his friend. Like Sudama, for him Krishna was his friend, right? So that was a Sakya Bhav. That means he was as a friend. For Mother Yashoda, she had a motherly feeling for Krishna. So some of the devotees, they will feel that Krishna is my child. They will have Bal Gopal. They will, they will take him for a ride, just as they do for a child. They will do everything for their Bal Gopal, right? So they will have the motherly feeling for Krishna. Then some of them will feel Krishna as, as Sakha, as a friend. And then some of the gopis in that age also have that, yes, Krishna is a dear husband to them. Okay. And so Krishna fulfilled that desire also. Krishna in his when he hid the clothes of the gopis, right, when they were having shower. So these all different stories of the Lord tell, like for example, Shishupal, right? Shishupal, what did he have? He was a cousin to him, but what he did do? He had an enmity feeling towards Krishna, isn't it? So it all depends upon what feeling you are looking Krishna as. Okay, now this is one part. But what it is, you want to do some things wherein you are not making any offense towards the Lord, right?
Mataji,
Isn't it? Yeah, Ryan, can you give me 1 minute, beta, please? I'll just finish this and then I'll come back to you.
is it time to end the call?
Yeah, in another 5 minutes.
Hare Krishna Mataji, it's Deepak. I have a question.
1 minute, Deepak. I'll just finish this part and I'll come back to you. Is that okay?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. So then, what feeling you are looking at Krishna, that is also very important. But when you are, when you see, now suppose you have, what we say is that when we have our Guru Maharaj, right? I'll give an example where you can understand it easily. Now your Guru Maharaj is, suppose you are, your Guru Maharaj has come to your city and he's going to be there for a longer time. And what happens, or you suppose your friend, okay, your best friend. So Devi, we're talking about your best friend. You say that, yeah, she's my best friend. So always when you see your best friend, are you going to touch her feet? Are you going to say Hare Krishna? Are you going to touch your feet always? No, you will not do that, right? You'll say, oh, come on, she's my friend. Then sometimes you might tap her. Sometimes you might say something which is not so good for her. And then the next minute you will be okay with her, right? Isn't it? It happens with our friends, right? So,
Yes,
yeah. So what happens, if you think Krishna as sometimes at one level, at a younger age, it is okay. But if we keep on having that thought, we might make offenses towards the lotus feet of the Lord. Okay. So what is a easy way is given, that if we have the devotee and the Lord aspect, you will make less offenses. You will always have that, that yes, Krishna is my eternal father. And you can always, to your father, you can always, if you want something, you can always ask your father, right? Anything you want.
Yes, Mataji.
Sudevi,
Yes, Mataji.
right? So that is one part. When you are very small, what we say that, yes, Krishna is our friend. Why do we say when you are very small, we say Krishna is your best friend? Why do you feel that we say that Krishna is our best friend?
Because he loves us.
Yes. And you share your best secrets with Krishna, with your best friend,
Yes.
right? And then whatever comes to your thought, can you talk to your best friend?
Yes, Mataji.
Right? Sometimes you might hesitate to tell your parents, but with your friend, you will talk each and everything, isn't it?
Mataji, my parents are more close than my friends.
Very good. Then that is the best part. That is wonderful. Very nice then. But at times, what happens is, when your best friend is there, you talk anything and everything to your best friend, isn't it? So at a very young age, when you want to still build that relation to Krishna, at that age, you feel that, yes, Krishna is my best friend. And as you grow bigger, as you grow older, then you understand, when you know the stories of the Lord, when you know the mercy of the Lord, that time you start, when you go to the temple, you are always struck with awe and reverence. That, oh, wow, look at Krishna. Like when you go to the temple, each and everyone does not go on the altar, right? Oh, Krishna is my best friend, let me go and hug him. No, right? We don't do that, right? because there is some level of etiquette which we follow over there also. So as you grow older, then you understand that yes, Krishna is father to everyone. That friend feeling is still in your heart, but at the same time that yes, he's a father, that feeling also comes to you. Okay, and that is the reason, according to your age, it becomes different. So always having a a feeling that yes, Krishna is the supreme and I am the devotee of the Lord. If you have that feeling, then you will not make any mistakes in front of the Lord or mistake towards the Lord. So to avoid those mistakes, if you feel that yes, Krishna is an eternal father, then it will become more and more easier for you. Okay. At this age, I will recommend that you, yes, for you, Krishna is a best friend. For me also, Krishna is a best friend. Anything happens, I can talk to Krishna. That closeness I should have in my heart. Right? Isn't it?
Yes.
Sometimes parents are strict also, right? They have to be strict at times. Isn't it? But at the same time, we can share each and everything with our parents. Same way with Krishna. Krishna is our eternal father also, and he's our friend also. For the gopis, they had him as like their eternal friend. For gopis, Krishna was everything. They fed him like a child. They had leelas with him, just like a good friend. And so for the gopis, the level was totally different because their understanding for Krishna, their love for Krishna is at a very, very, very different level. So we can serve the gopis so that we can serve Krishna, right? We can serve Radharani. Got it? Did I answer your question, beta?
Mataji,
Thank you, Mataji.
Hari. Yes, who had a question?
Giridhari.
Okay, yes, Giridhari.
Mataji, I didn't answer you. I'm sorry, Mataji. I didn't talk to you. I was saying that my birthday is coming tomorrow.
Wow. And today is the Kaushiki's birthday, right, Deepak?
Mataji, it was yesterday.
Okay, it was yesterday. So wish Kaushiki a very happy belated happy birthday. And Giridhari, it is tomorrow, Sunday, huh?
No, Saturday.
Mataji.
Saturday in
Oh,
here.
for me, it is already Saturday. For me, it is already Saturday morning. I'll not forget to wish you tomorrow, okay?
Okay,
Your birthday is tomorrow, so I'll make a note of it. We all are making a note of all your birthdays. So don't
Yes.
hesitate to tell whenever it's your birthday, okay? And
Okay,
I pray to the lotus feet of the Lord that you become more and more engaged in devotional service and you finish your book and you start writing another book. And
Yes.
you...
Okay, Mataji, I have a question. Please bless me, okay, Mataji? So I can.
Yes, sure. Sure, Giridhar, you will always be in our thoughts. And I always pray that whatever devotional service you wish to do towards the lotus feet of the Lord, you can always complete that with whole love for the Lord. And we get to see
Mataji,
more and more of your avatars. Sometimes Krishna, sometimes Hanuman, right? We'll again wish you tomorrow, okay? Yes, Deepak, you had some question?
yes, Mataji. Mataji, as you said that the gopis wanted to be Lord Krishna's husband, wife.
They were,
Did
yeah, they were friends also to Krishna. They were friends also to Krishna.
Did
So
that
they had a...
or
Yes,
Krishna multiplied himself and gave it?
yes, during the Rasa Leela, he was, because the gopis saw him everywhere, right? Each and every gopi thought that Krishna was right next to me. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So, which gopi did he marry in his real form? Like, I mean, real self.
He was with everyone. Deepak, he was with everyone. You know, right now, if you say, he is with you also. Whoever considers him, whoever loves him with whole heart, he is with them. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever has pure love for Krishna, he is going to be along with them for how much ever years you want. If you feel, yes, Krishna is with me every time, he is going to be with you every time. If you feel, oh no, Krishna, I want you only during my exam time, You cannot have that with him, right? You cannot trick Krishna because Krishna is the best trickster. He is going to trick you. Okay, what we'll do is we will end the call. Okay. And you all have your dinner and have a nice weekend. And we'll meet again on Monday. Okay.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol. Hare Krishna.